Welcome to Good Morning. I'm Rory. Fancy meeting you here. It's time for some hockey with the Hamilton Ogres that won the Stanley Cup. Did you know that? Did you know we won the Stanley Cup? We did. We did. We're the Stanley Cup champions. The Hamilton Ogres are the Stanley Cup champions. Can we do it again? That's a good question. Now, Xbox? Xbox? Xbox. Let's try again. So it's almost like it's so consistent that the Xbox program has like an issue at the start that it's like necessary that it just dies and tries again. I'm not sure why. It feels like a thing. That's what it feels like. Hello, sir. How are you doing? There we go. Look at that. All right. So let's take a look at a few things. Welcome to the stream with your Stanley Cup champion, Hamilton Ogres. Thank you. I don't know how often I can say that, but I will. Stanley Cup champion. Thank you very much. All right. Let's look at our draft board and our picks in the draft. All right, we have one late first rounder, the latest you can get, so basically an early second rounder, and two late second rounders, basically early third rounders. So we're probably not getting anything crazy. The crazier part is we have players that we have to re-sign. Now, Mr. Barker wants $11 million. He did really good. He scored 49 goals. The question is, he said he had 42 and 49. So the last couple of years he's had over 40. I don't know if I could dump $11 million into that. Like, how did Mel do? Mel had 32. She's pretty consistently a 30 goal scorer with about 70 points. And she's making 9. Oh yeah, we need some musical accompaniment here. Let's get this stuff straight. There we go. There we go. All right. So Mel's making 9. So I don't see. I don't know. 11 is a lot of money. He wants 11 no matter what. O'Donnell also wants almost 12. And McKenna is an RFA, but wants 10. McKenna is kind of light on the points, but McKenna has a stupid amount of X Factor stuff. We can't keep everybody. We're gonna have about 27 mil in cap space, and that's like without signing anybody else at all. Howden played pretty good too, especially in the playoffs. So I mean, Howden wants like a bridge deal, which is fine. We can deal with that. But we have Days making 16, Hunwick's making 9.5, Lundin's making, like, he's got an amazing deal. He's 23 though, so he's pretty young. Weller's got a decent deal. HB's got a really good deal, and it's going up to 7 this year, 7.5. He got a $5 million increase in pay. But I think he did pretty good. Yeah, he did 25 points, 46 assists. Like, HB had a good season. I don't know. I mean, O'Donnell seems to be the first shooter drop. But also, I'm interested to see what people want for, like, what Barker's trade value is. If it's, despite the fact that he's a free agent, if it's high. Or higher, or high-ish. One of the two. One of the three. But, we'll see. I don't know. Oh my goodness, we have gems at the top. My life! 6'3" left winger, power forward, all A's and A pluses. Goodness. .5'11", 18 years old, A's and so on. Patrick Kane. Okay then. We're looking a little more value oriented down here. There's a goalie. B's and C's. Corey Crawford, 4 years. Could have a bunch of X factors. Definitely has last stand. That could be a very good player. I think we might pick the goalie and then trade the goalie. Ty DeBoer? He's lots of C's. I don't know. That's a pretty good value player. Not that we need an OFD, but Sergei Gonchar, 2 years away. Pretty good for the early second round. Oh, I have a feeling this is a deep draft. 3 years away, Mike Gardner. 4 years away. Another goalie. Another Corey Crawford type goaltender. Derek Chaco. There you go. Elite medium sniper. Callio. B's and C's with an A. Mark Messier. Okay. There's a comparison. Sniper? Kind of interested. This looks like a very good draft. There looks to be gems everywhere. B's and C's down at the late second round. 3 years away. Potential elite low. I doubt I doubt a lot of this. But we'll take a look. I think I'm going to interview. Player info. Could be a two-way forward. Let's look at ETA. Might as well look at ETA and playstyle. The usual stuff. Yep, two-way forward. Few seasons. 3 seasons, okay. See what the strength is. Could be skating. Shot. Interesting. Interesting player. Oh, we gotta go down again. One feature that Super Mega Baseball has is you can go down by pages using the triggers here. I know that doesn't quite work with this interface, but it'd be nice. How are you, bud? 3 years away. C- competition could be interesting though, given where our draft picks are. Then we get a lot of unknowns. Alright, let's do the other way. Let's do the other way. Okay. Sort by potential. Do. Anybody an outlier? Yeah, Kozlov, definitely. Oh, what is this? I think we include that just cuz. Actually, do we have any other gems? Oh, we got 4. I mean, I'm willing to take a shot. Elite low at like 223? That's nuts. This draft is wild. I don't know what's going on, but... Just a sec. Just a second. Okay. That A+ competition. I don't know. The 17 years old. Could be okay. There's so many goalies. This is bananas. It's kind of interested in this because of the A+ competition. Alright. Because we rated them under. Notice how it's like 200 for our scout rank. And CS rank is 203. So our scouts have rated them highly. Okay. Let's go down top 6 here. See if there's anything sort of later on. A- on shooting. A+ competition, a lot of C's. Could be interesting. Actually, I don't want to. I don't know if I want to worry too much about it. What do we got? Skinner. 3 years away, must bulk up. Later 3rd round. Could be interesting. If we get that far. It's rare you get like a 4D pie that's generated by the computer. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with what we've sort of picked out so far. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Let's get to the draft. All right. This has got to be interesting. Lilia, I don't want to trade. Robichaux, I think I do. I don't think I want to do that either. Now. We got to put some of these guys on the block. Because we can't keep everybody. O'Donnell's trade value is really low. But we can't keep everybody. Same with Barker. Barker, I don't think we're going to re-sign because like 11 mil. McKenna, I think we do. McKenna still has a bunch of value. McKenna has the most value, though, because he's an RFA. O'Donnell, I think I definitely want to trade because I got Lilia there and I got Wingles coming up, so I think I'm okay. Mapletoft is good. Barker's basically worth nothing, but I can basically sign if I sign Barker, and which I might be able to get for 10 something, and I sign McKenna, which is also 10 something. That leaves me with what, 6 mil for the rest of the team? So do I keep Barker because he scored like over 40 goals? But I could lose him to free agency. I mean, I can always try and sign him if the other team doesn't before free agency. Yeah. Maybe we should just let Barker go and see what happens, because that's a lot of money. Plus, I can always find somebody else. Let me take a look at Barker's. He's only got chemistry with Hunwick. Satisfaction is very high, individual performance is high, management's okay, teammates is okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to let him slide. What I want. What I want is a forward, probably a second line forward. And overall, probably 80, 84, let's say. All right. I wish I could specify sniper. We're gonna go shooting high. Okay. I could have got a bigger haul for O'Donnell at the deadline, but we got a cup. So I'm not worried about that at all. We'll take picks otherwise. I'm gonna see what it'll take to get the top pick, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it, unless they wanted to trade out. Pittsburgh. The Penguinos. What do you want? Draft picks. Wow. Okay. Just don't ask for everything. Hunwick and Mel. And our first rounder and Houghton. Okay. That's a lot. I think we're good. The next one was 4. Well, let's see what we can get for these guys. O'Donnell might fetch a little bit, but not a whole lot. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna back it up a sec. Let's do according to block. Third and a fourth, third and a fourth, third and a fifth. Basically a couple picks. This is how it's looking. I mean, it's kind of sad, but you know, you gotta move on, I guess. We'll take the third and third. I suppose. To Quebec? I don't know if I want him to go into Quebec. I would rather him go somewhere way out away. St. Louis, I think, works. Well, O'Donnell, thank you for your service. Yeah, people are going to be upset about that. That's fine. Barker's basically going to be a 5th. Looks like. Maybe we can sneak out a 4th. But probably not going to resign them, so here we are. Who had the 4th? LA? LA is perfect. Thank you, sir. Alright. Well, it's sad. But, you know, this is the problem with every single cup team ever now in a salary cap era. Is at some point, you can't keep everybody. And we just see if we can get comparables next year within our budget. Well, we ain't getting the first pick, I'll tell you. So let's take a look at the draft class for a second. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna draft for like this year kind of thing. Let's actually hold on. Draft class. The pick we wanted was it the goaltender was 30, was it 33 or 34? Kind of important. He's 34. We had him ranked 33, so let's hope. Let's go to our pick. Trade no? Okay. I thought we were being offered a trade, but I guess not. We'll take the goalie. Thank you. All right. What's the next in line that we're interested in? $43. I think I want to get in on this guy. So 44, we want to look at about 40. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minnesota Wild, 7th in the second round. Minnesota. What am I doing? Nobody really knows. Okay, there we go. Number 40. Jamnov? Okay, hold on. I think that's according to my block, but let's do it that way. Jamnov in a 3rd. Mapletoft in a 3rd. Parsons. Black. Zadorov. Zadorov might actually be a thing. So I don't want to trade him. So we go with one of the other guys. Parsons is growing. I think we look at Mapletoft. And then maybe try and add in picks from next year. Because I kind of want to keep the flexibility for this year. Let's go with the 3rd. Let's see if that gets it done. Alright. That's good. We used that asset from the trade that we got to make another trade. So at least we're changing things up, which is good. Another OFD. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at the draft class for a sec. How attached am I to the sniper? Semi-attached. 58. And we want to get in at 140 and 220. Uh, 58. 17 picks for now. 25 in the second round. Somebody want to trade 23? Let's try 23. Colorado. What does Colorado want to do? $56th. According to block, no trades found. Open block. Minton, Lucius, Callahan in a 4th. Now let's take a look at Callahan. I'm not particularly attached to Callahan. In a 4th, let's do something next year or 2 years out. All right. Good. That works. All right. Let's go to that pick. Take Callio. Okay. Let's take a look at the class again. I know there was one at 220. I wanted to keep some picks to trade down if I need to. 140 and 220. Okay. I don't know how attached I am to the other ones. It's okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay with not taking this one. Kind of interesting. What is our, okay, hold on. 60, let's say we have to get in at 68. Yeah, we're fine. We can just do that. We're good. What am I doing? 62. We'll just take them. Take the player. Don't worry about dropping down like a few picks or something. Okay. Look at our pins. 142.20. So we want 137 and 217. Alright, we can probably trade out these two then. Is there anyone else? Just to make sure. I might, well, I don't know. I'm not overly sold on this player, but yeah, I think we're good. Alright. We're going to try and trade out those picks. Alright, we can go. We have 132 and 115. $132 can get that. Okay. So basically we need a pick at like two teens somewhere, preferably under 217. But these three can go. Oh. These three can go. Let's just see if we can do this. Find trade. Wallstrom and Kemmel. Okay, so we've got people offering players. What about Peyton Krebs? Let's take a look. Peyton Krebs is a playmaker. He would fit on forward line too. I was hoping for a sniper. He's 33. Does he have an extension though? Or is it this is the last year of his contract? Okay. Wallstrom and Kemmel, Tolvanen and Fabry. Let's do open block. Lots of players. I mean, we can just see if we can kick the picks out to next year. It's essentially a... Oh gosh, Rory. It's essentially a third. Let's see if we can do this. Let's do open block. See if somebody's willing to offer picks. Okay. The Hurricanes wanted to offer a third. Leafs a third. I think we can deal with the Leafs. We'll take a third in the future. What do we got? 208. Perfect. And we'll take a fourth. Does that work? Sweeten it just a touch. We can give him a 6 next year. That ought to work. Let's pad it a little bit. Just a touch. Okay, just get rid of the 7th. Okay. Okay, so we want those two, but we just want to trade this out. 6 and a 7th. third and Fabry. Well, that bumps down like 16 picks, and we get potentially a player out of it. We can just trade out the pick again. What's the player? There's a 5th round pick. I'd rather just have a 5th rounder. Let's take a 5th from next year. Try a 4th. Try a 4th from next year. Does that work? Oh. 5th from next year? Isn't sufficient at all. I don't know what you expect here, man. A 7th? Okay. How about the Preds pick from next year? I'm so confused. New Jerseys? Just New Jerseys? Okay. Well, I don't have to trade it before the current pick is up. We get our own 3rd round pick back? It's weird. 90th overall. Fourth, 6th. 4th and Beauvillier. Some weird trades, man. 2 7ths. Maybe we just take our own pick back and Fabry? I don't know. Maybe there's something we can get other than Fabry. I don't know why they're trading us Fabry. Like, what is the value of Fabry? Probably very low. Kemmel have like time on his deal? No, he's a free agent. They have an older team. Oh, you know what? Like, Peyton Krebs is just semi-interesting, so we'll just do that. What? What? Does Peyton Krebs actually have more value? Like, what are we talking about here? Can we just get a 7th round pick this year? Is that possible? Can we do that? Oh my goodness. For our own pick, that's going to be a late 3rd rounder. I don't know. Let's just do it plus Fabry. We'll get our pick back, I guess. Frankly, I'd rather have Kemmel, I think. Yeah, let's take Kemmel. If possible. Oh. Okay, good enough. That way, if we want to keep Kemmel, at least Kemmel's a sniper. We can figure that out. He's affordable. Alright, I think that's all for my wheeling and dealing. Let's do the last 2 picks, and then we can move on to re-signing people. Nope. I actually want to keep that pick. Thank you. Sim options. There we are. Good. Good. Okay. Well, we got some players. I don't think anything like super impressive, but I think it worked out. Alright. Now for the fun stuff. Going to re-sign everybody. Well, our coaches did great, so... not so sure about the AHL. How you been doing? I have no concerns. Coaches well with Packard, low chemistry. With the goalie coach, I mean, come on. Does he want to... Oh, it's an AHL assistant coach. Maybe we'll get another coach. I think we'll let him go. We'll get another AHL coach. Alright, the fun stuff with the scouts and whatnot. I am happy with our scouting crew. Okay. Well, we kind of just didn't renew his contract. We didn't fire him per se. There's a difference, I think. Okay. McKenna. 1 year, 9 point. He wants to get to UFA. Okay. Well, that's rich. 17 million over 8. So he's 34. I don't know. He was asking for 11. He's an RFA. I'm gonna go to bat with him. I'm not capitulating to that early. Harvey Pinard. Harvey Pinard's 35. He had a decent season. It says he's bottom 6 though. Roll second line forward, potential bottom 6 exact. I'm kind of worried about him declining. We had him at 1.7. He wants almost 4. Newhook wants 3.5. Stankoven wants 3.5 as well. A little rich for my blood, so maybe Kemmel doesn't want an extension. Shoot. Well, Houghton doesn't have a choice, so qualify. Alright, let's do this position by position. Let's start with the goalies. Bergenheim, qualify. Primo. I think we let him go. We'll find somebody else. Defense. Defense is pretty good for the moment. No to Packard. I'm thinking no on all three of them. Because 3.5 per. Because I think it's we had a good season and everybody wants money. But I feel like he's declining, so I don't think I want to go there. Well, let me do the defense first, but Levo, how is his fit? Yeah, don't tell me your scheme fit. What does he want? Okay, let's see. 1.5? Bartasek, I think we go with. Give him a little juice. He should be happy. Doesn't want to re-sign. Not going to try. Martin. Did okay with the Bulldogs. Depth D? I don't know. 77 to 24. I think Voinov is done. Arbor Jacki, you've been great, but I think you're done too. Levo's not happy. I think we're done there. I can find somebody else. Alright, what do we got? Abney. There's a 3rd round pick to a defender. It's a lot of meat though. 6'5". Got 31 assists. I think we'll give him a contract, see what happens. Soderstrom. Yeah, I don't think so. Thank you. Good day. Martin, what do we do? Played pretty well with Brantford. I think we give him 1 more year on a qualify. Everybody else is good right now. Lilia's going to get a lot more time. He is pissed, but, you know, he's still unhappy with everything. I don't know, but he's basically, it's Lundin, Hunwick, and him now. So, we'll see. Hunwick is going to need money, too. All right. Let's go to forwards. Now, everybody wants money now. Stankoven wants 3.5 over 3, and he also does not want to re-sign, so we're done. Newhook wants 3.6 for 2 years. I think we're done. Kemmel is an interesting exercise here. I think Kemmel could actually contribute, but doesn't want to sign. He wants 3.8. Like, I don't know why these guys want almost 4 million bucks. So I guess we're done with that. Person might actually be okay. I can deal with that. 2A, 1.2, 1 point. Okay, we're gonna do that. That's fine. Jokin, also decent. Yeah, 2-way contract. You know what? We'll give you a little boost there, man. Soderblom, age 32, bottom 6 forward, exactly what he should be. What do you want? 2-way contract? Beauty. Guy's a unit, too. Alright. Maroon. Jackson Maroon. I think we qualify. Zadorov, I think we also qualify. We'll give him till the end of his RFA period to see what he does. Other That's Hootenin. I think we let Hootenin go. Rankin. Did okay. 27 though, 76. I think we release. Zubov. I think Zubov is a career AHLer, but he's a sniper, so we're going to qualify. Get some scoring down in Brantford. It's important. How old is Moroza? 25? I mean, maybe we start. I think we start to peel away from some of these guys. See what we can do in free agency. I'm okay. Oh, he's got top 6 medium. Okay, we'll give him one more year. We'll give him one more year. See if he flourishes a little. The rest of these guys kind of done. What was Lack? Lack was a 2nd round pick. Things look okay. He's got Send It, so you know we're gonna offer contract. Give him an entry level. Third round pick. Skating is just atrocious. So I think we're done. Okay. I think that's as far as we go there. All skaters. Let's check UFAs. UFAs. Schneider. Schneider's the only one we didn't approach here. Sniper. It'd be an AHL contract, like 1 year. But you gotta get scoring, so here we go. Fine. RFAs all locked in. Goalies. RFAs locked in. UFAs none. Okay, we're good. Take a day, see if anybody decides to stay with us, you know. Alright. Easy decision, easy decision, easy decision. Dollar value, okay. It's an honor, easy decision. Dream of mine. There we go. Alright, who was having issues? Didn't I offer you exact? I offered you what you were asking for. I'm very confused. I'm giving you the max for a 2-way contract. One year? Okay. Whatever. I don't know. Sure, whatever. Alright. How are we looking now? Still have to sign McKenna and Hotnen. He wants 3 years at 2.6 now. I think I can cut that down to 2.4. I think that's great. I don't know if that changed from earlier, but I'm willing to do that. That seems reasonable to me. Still wants the 1 year at 9. So I think that's probably what it's going to be. Alright, Scout. Scout. Oh, good, okay. I'm fine with that. 3 years at 2.4 for Hotton in there. Seems good to me. Easy decision, easy decision, easy decision. Okay, okay. Alright. Easy decision. Okay. We are definitely light on contracts, which is fine. First of all, let's get the unfun stuff out of the way. Let's get an AHL coach. AHL head coach. We have like around $1 million. Get a good coach for that. There we go. Teaching of A. Nice if we had a better... There we go. I think that's good. Let's go with that. Can offer... Oh, $850. Okay. Well, we'll offer... $847. Okay. All right. Let's see if our any tones have changed. One year, 11 mil. 6 is still like 17. He's gonna sit. All right. Unwick. Unwick wants 13/8. Does that change any? Nope. So we're gonna try... What's Hunwick making right now? 9? We also have Mel to resign. Mel wants 7/11. She does want an extension. Weller's an RFA, so we're not gonna worry about that right yet. But so Mel's gonna get an extra 2. Hunwick's gonna get an extra 2 or 3. Actually, Hunwick is gonna get an extra like 4. We're gonna try 12. We're gonna try 12/15 over 8. Mel, we're gonna try we're also gonna do 10/175. Okay. Mankari's UFA after this. That's fine. All right. That also plays into what we end up doing with McKenna here. Because if money is getting locked up elsewhere. Welder, we're gonna have to wait. Lilia's unhappy, but we need Lilia. we need Lilia going forward, so all right. Now let's try and fill out the Bulldogs a little bit. Let's see who else is available at the top end in terms of snipers. That's a good question. Did Barker make it to free agency? He probably didn't. I mean, if I was to trade for him like that, I would have re-signed him. Yeah, it looks like he did. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's sort by overall quick. Well, McKenna could be offer sheeted, but that would take 4 first-round picks, I think. So I don't think anybody's going to do that. Yeah, Barker didn't make it there. So I think we traded him to LA, was it? LA was one of them. Los Angeles? Yeah, they ended up paying him 12.3 over 6. So big money. The thing is with Barker, right? Like I think he's good, but I also worry about him slipping a little because he doesn't have any X factors, you know? There's nothing in this game. Those are so important to stabilize a player for the long haul, right? All right, let's go back to free agency for a minute. But like 12.3, that was a lot of money. There's no way we're going with that with all the players that we have. Oh my goodness, man. Right at the top. Probably looking down here-ish. The cat is a little too old. I'm sure he's okay. He would fit on our second line. I worry about him slipping a little. How many teams are interested in him? None. We can let him drop a little bit, maybe. Maybe we go with the cat for a year. Who is this? Interesting. I'm very, very confused as to why this player is $7 million. Seth Jarvis is kind of interesting. Forward line 3, though. Okay. Let's do our two-way stuff. Goal scorer. Okay with that. Get Perot back in the mix? That'd be okay. 1 year. Who's this? Asham Fisher? Kind of interesting. Good. Okay. Let's sort by potential for a sec. The 3rd round pick. Worth a try. Brad Heatley. Anybody kind of on the Stenberg? Stenberg? Let's do Stenberg. Okay. Vitaly Bure. 5th round pick. Okay. 75, 75. They're 26 years old, though. There's a Leafs prospect. What's the max we can give for two-way? Let's do that. I don't think it'll work out. The Leafs will match it, but that's fine. Just for fun, just offer sheet, you know. All right, let's go with that for now. Well, what do we want to do? Actually, let's take a look at our players for a second. Snipers. Callio is an unsigned rookie. So Mel is our primary sniper. We have Lucius. Lucius is a 3rd line player. Would fit on the 2nd, but not prolific. I would like a 2nd line sniper. I think that's our main target. Let's take a look at forwards. Let's sort by overall. Other way. Okay. So we're looking at Days with Mel and Weller. And then we're looking at McKenna with HB and a sniper. And then we have Lucius, Minton, Houghton as our 3rd line with 2 centers. What are their player types? Sniper, playmaker. It'd be nice to have a power forward instead of Minton. Minton did okay in the playoffs, though. Yeah, he had 10 points in 24 games. Like, he was doing pretty reasonably. Like, Minton's a decent center. 85 on the face-offs. Lucius is 83. How did Lucius do? He did 31 points in the regular season. Playoffs, he had 14. He was shooting 13%. So he was taking the majority of the faceoffs, and he was 51%. So he's fine too. So maybe we move Minton for a power forward, or find a power forward that's going to play in Minton's spot on the wing. Let's see what's in free agency. Sort by role. Probably looking for a third liner. All right. Stankoven wants 3.4 for 3 years and nobody's interested. I am thoroughly shocked, personally. Oh, we got Matty Nyes, but he wants 3 mil? 3 mil for Matthew Nyes. Goodness. Doesn't fit on our coach's scheme. Greenway. I don't think I want a 37-year-old Greenway. I don't know if Platt is actually a power forward. Ladine? 78 though. Alright, let's do a bit of a search. Let's take a look at forward. Third line scoring, player type, power forward. Let's say minimum overall is 82. What do we got? 2 potential players, and one of them's like Alex Tuck, who's 38. So we have this McIntyre. Who's McIntyre? Jaden McIntyre. Doesn't fit. What about Alex Tuck? He fits perfectly. What is he making? 5 million? What? I don't think so. These are our 2 options? Goodness. Oh my lord. Let's try third line checking forward. Alright, well at least we have... Oh, okay, so these 2 qualify as both? Gotcha. Boyle? I don't know who Boyle is. Shane Boyle. Interesting. Has him rated... I don't know. He looks like he's closer to a second liner. The Nordique. New York and Quebec. Let's take a look. Yeah, McIntyre was okay, just didn't match the coaching scheme. Like he didn't fit on the coach's third line. But let's check him out first and see what they want for him. Because the cost is definitely good. It might take a bit to get him, so let's see what they want. A second Minton and Zhilkin. I might be able to deal with that. Minton, Bartasak, and a third. Shamnoff, Minton, and Schneider. Maybe. A second Minton and Zhilkin. I think this might be our best situation. Are we worried about Jilkin? Is there a comparable I care less about? Let's take a look. What happened to Rorius, man? I'd do Schneider. I don't think Schneider really matters. Who's this Mitchell? Mitchell matters even less. Let's try Ian Mitchell. Okay, I'm good with that. All right. I think that works out for us. Now, we need a second line sniper. Let's take one more look at the free agent market. Let's see what we know about overalls. Not about the pants. We're not talking about overalls as in the pants. We're talking about overalls as in skill. I think we were offered Fabry at one point. That would be a stopgap, but I'm also not sure if he'll decline. He's 38 years old. Like, he may not even make it to the season before he starts declining. 36 on the cat. 36 is a little more manageable. I think that'll be our backup plan. And I also think we don't have to pay 8.2 for him, because I don't think people are signing him for 8.2. Alright. Next thing we're going to check, we're going to do a player search and see if there's somebody we can acquire. That's a sniper. A sniper, 85-ish. So let's look at forward. We're not going to set play. Well, we're not going to set player role. We're going to set type. And let's do rating overall, 85. Let's try 85. Okay, let's see who's available. Obviously, Connor Bedard is not a problem. Grant sounds familiar. I think he was like a third overall. He's going to need money next year. Doesn't fit on the coach's scheme. Milroy is a little crazy. Again, money probably. 8 mil. Parker? Doesn't fit on the coach's scheme. Are we even sure he's a sniper? We're not. 16 mil for Rankin, okay. There's Mel. Yeah, I figured Eberle was a top 5 pick too. Cole Caulfield's making a lot of money. Somebody signed Seth Jarvis? No, that's what he was making last year. He's a free agent. I'm not seeing anybody that's like knocking my socks off, you know? Dawson Mercer? Dawson Mercer works. Boston Bruins. Boston. Let's try Dawson Mercer before we go with Tippett or Jarvis. Pack the car and have it, yard. Alright. Dawson Mercer. What's up? I like the money on him too. 5.6. No. This is like the closest to realistic. We need another defenseman though. That shouldn't be a problem. I think we can figure that out. Jamnoff could be a thing. But I think I'm willing to part with them. Are you good with Mercer, though? Do you think he's worthwhile? They want everybody on their team. What's a comparable pick to that? A fifth? Probably a third. Let's go with Dawson Mercer. I'm gonna buffer this a little. Isn't up to snuff. Doesn't match particularly well. Okay. Dawson Mercer's in. We got our second line sniper. Stuff. I'm happy with that. It's 1 year. He's 32. So, I'm happy to deal with that. Now, what's our contractual situation look like here? 32 of 50. We gotta wait for a bunch of people to sign. Mercer doesn't want to resign. Okay. Maybe he'll change his tune by the end of the year. 7.7 for 3. We'll see how he does. Okay. What's our defense situation? We got plenty of defense. I'm worried about Rorius. I don't know what's going on here. Why is he unhappy? Management, individual performance, he's just generally unhappy. That's fine. Alright. You won a cup, bud. Settle down. I never realized my player would be so dang moody. Alright, we got a head coach for our AHL teams. Good. Kirby Dak. No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for the offer. Happy to accept our offer. Extremely happy. Extremely happy. Appreciate your interest. That's fine. Extremely happy. Extremely happy. Easy decision for Mankari. Extremely happy. Okay. Mel, easy decision. Mel's in. Hunwick, easy decision. Good stuff. Let's take a look at our contracts. Okay. We went up about 2.5 on Hunwick. That's fine. He's rated a 90. Mel went up just over $1 million. I'm fine with that as well. We still have 13 in cap space. Weller's an RFA. We'll deal with that later. Lucius wants to re-sign. What do you got? 3.3 for 2? I think I'm okay. We can actually cut that down probably by a little bit. We can do that. That's fine. $300,000 raise. I'm okay with that. Let's look at defense for a sec. Okay. Main roster. Let's go to the system. McKenna is still the sticking point. 1 year 11. Still wants 18. You're not Marc Days. I am sorry. Days got 29 points in the 24 games in the playoffs. He is something different. Okay. Do I need to add anything on the lower part of the lineup? Let's take a look at our offense. I think our defense is okay. Assuming we sign McKenna, we've got our top 6. And then we've got Lucius, Houghton and McIntyre, Perreault, Jilkin, Brisson, Soderblom, Schneider. There's some more in the system here. Shishkinov, Person, Stenberg. There's plenty of guys that are going to play the bottom 6, so I'm okay with that. We'll see who makes the lineup. Defense. Defense will be Hunwick, Lundin, Lilia, Wingles, and then Sidu, and then either Bartasek or Rorius, depending on if Rorius figures himself out. I don't know. Do we get cap space if Rorius is going to be this way? I don't know. He was unhappy with individual performance. He's taken up 2.7 million though. Like, I need him to figure himself out if he's gonna take up cap space like that. I mean, let's see if there is a trade. See if there's one to be had. A 7th rounder, basically ditching the money. What's the opinion? Do we ditch Rorius or do we try again? If it wasn't my character, what would you do? Any thoughts on the matter? Yep, I kind of agree. I think we trade him. I'm sorry to see him go, but Lilia has more top end there. Players don't like it, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, that's a fair amount of cap space. 2.7 million is a fair amount of cap space. Let's take a look at defense for a second. We're looking at Sea-Doo and Bartasek as our third pairing, with potentially Fisher there. So I think we need to go and get a 6-7. Because I think Bartasek can play with Sea-Doo. Left D, what's Sea-Doo? Right D or left? Right D. That'd actually be good together. But let's get one more reasonable defenseman at that level. It'd be preferable if they were a two-way, but we'll see. We shall see. Defense. And they have to be relatively inexpensive. None of these 80 overalls for $5 million. That's crazy. 2.3 for Victor Mete. What is this world? Levo? We had Levo before. Defensive pairing 3, penalty killing 2. Let's see what else is around here. Harley? Really? Oh, I'm all over that. Harley for 1.4? Nobody else is interested. There we go. I am fine with that. Let's look at two-way just for a sec. A lot of the two-ways are gone. Dylan Wood. I think we also signed Dylan Wood. Alright. That should be good. Okay. Now, that should be fine. Let's get to the end of July, beginning of August, and see what we can do about our holdout here. Alright, Lucius renewed, good stuff. Oh. I hold on a sec then. Let's see if we can still get Harley. I'm gonna have to offer him the 1.4 if he's still available. He didn't accept somebody else's offer, it said, but he may have in the time that it took me to stop simulating. Let's go with defenseman. Hopefully I don't go flying past him here, if he's still available. He was somewhere here, I thought. No, that's not. We're sorting by salary. He's still there. 1.3? Isn't that what I offered him? Alright. I'll just offer him 1.3. That's fine. I can deal. I think I offered him 1.27. No, I'm not taking on 10 million in cap, but let's take a look anyway, because that's semi-interesting. That is a lot of I don't knows. Kaprizov? What is happening? He's 37. I'm gonna pass on that. I don't know how much he's declined, if he's declined. Okay, Harley's in. Okay. That was wild. I was like, can Kaprizov be our second line scorer? But he's also 37, and I don't know if he's going to decline. So Dawson Mercer, I think, is the better idea. Anton Lundell, no thank you. A third and a fifth. We can talk about this. He was a second. I think I'm going to keep going with life. I think I'll pass on that. Yeah, I don't... Edmonton? We're going to have words. Okay. We're going to have words. Okay, Weller. Not Weller. In the system. McKenna. What are you doing, bud? 8 mil over 1. Still 18 over a bunch. He's whittling down to his RFA number. But he's a UFA, so if I don't sign him now, he may be gone. I think we wait him out a little longer. I don't think 17 mil is where I want to go. Let's try... Yeah, let's try to September 1st. He may accept his qualifying, which is fine. No. Yep. Well aware. Also no. Also no. Also no. They keep offering me these $10 million players. Because I have the cap space at the moment. Okay. September 1st. Let's talk, buddy. What do you want to do? Have you decreased your demands over the long term? I doubt it. What are we looking at? 6 million for 1. 9 million for 2. 11 million for 3. 13 for 4. Oh, we may have to go long haul with this guy. We may have to go long haul because we're starting to get reasonable. Like 9 for 2. 11 for 3. That's starting to get a little crazy. 13 for 4. And 17 for 8. So he's brought down his top number, I think. We're just gonna have to hold on. Because I can't be giving out two $17 million, or a 16 and a 17. And so far, Days has been absolutely stellar. He's a 93. He's making 16. So, but he also had 90 points, and he had another almost 30 in the playoffs. So we may have to keep going. 10 over 2 for Weller. It's a lot of $10 million players I'm stacking up. But I can probably deal with that. He does want to re-sign. He's getting 8.7. What does he want for 3? We can extend it for 2. Maybe we give him like 9.6 for 2? That should do. What is he making? 8.7? Let's offer him 9.6. 9.65. That I can do. That's a fair and reasonable value. McKenna, we may have to start the season without him. This is just too much. He may accept his qualifying offer though, which is another problem unto itself, but we'll deal. All right. Let's get to the start of the season. Okay, Weller renewed. Good. What do you want, boss? Want us to win a second Stanley Cup in a row? Want us to finish first in our division and 85% concession fan happiness. Okay. People happy with foods is almost as important as, you know, winning. I guess it is. Makes the money. Let's see what our lines look like. Obviously, Sans McKenna, but that's fine. We'll deal. Let's do head coach preferred lines. I'm gonna do this for now. Okay. Defense. Not what I expected. I think we put Wingles up with Lilia. Good with that. Goalies. Yep. I do want to check roster moves for a sec. And we're going to have space for McKenna at some point. Harley I'd like to bring up. What does our defense look like? We'll switch Harley with Wood. Okay. Okay. And we still have an open spot when we eventually sign McKenna. Hopefully. Okay. Well, we're going to have to figure that out next time. That's going to be the major goal for our next session. I also have to do all the administrative stuff, so we'll do that next time. Hopefully I remember. But for now, let's call it a day. Thank you for joining me for some NHL management action off-season for your Stanley Cup champion, Hamilton Ogres. Let's see if we can repeat. That's what the big boss wants. So we'll see you next time. Thanks again. Enjoy your day, and have a good weekend. Later, folks.